FIFA 18 is football, but in a video game. It is the most popular football video game franchise of all time. If you like football video games, you're probably playing it right now, but you should stop playing it and listen to me so I can tell you whether you should play it.
Now, don't let the accent fool you. I know diddly squat about football. The last time I played a FIFA game was about 10 years ago, and I was drinking heavily, I was a student, and I don't really remember much of the games I played. So what's FIFA now?
I liked FIFA 17. I sunk about 150 hours into it, which means I know just enough to know what I'm doing wrong and what it's doing wrong. And what FIFA 17 never got right was ball control. But FIFA 18, oh, it's a passing game, baby, and it sparkles.
Really, it's the same thing. It's still a football simulator, but now it's really, really pretty. And the audio design is stupendous. Oh, the soundtrack also full of bangers.
The changes to passing and dribbling really make it feel as though you are controlling a ball at your feet rather than just pushing a player in a certain direction. It's not entirely realistic, but it does make it way more fun to play, particularly compared to last year, which just felt so sluggish. But God help you when you're on the defense.
For me, the most interesting addition to the game is the journey, which actually was introduced in FIFA 17. It's a touching and at times saccharine look at the life of a young football star and his meteoric rise to fame.
It hit me more emotionally than it did last year, but it's still constrained by time. Half of me wants more story and for it to be better told, but then as soon as a cutscene goes on for like more than a minute, I sit there and I go, get on with the bloody football, mate! The story this time around is very tailor-made to appeal to a specific country. America. Shit, I was supposed to say that during the cough. America. The journey still has its flaws, but the fact that I believe this character is a real-life footballer, that's a genuine accomplishment.
In this player's humble opinion, the game is wildly frustrating to play. No one seems to do what I tell them, I can only slide tackle, and every time I shoot, it's always at full power and never at the goal. Enter FIFA 18's trainer, a literal godsend. It's a tiny little dialogue box that hovers over the player you're currently using and gives you suggestions of which buttons you should be pressing at that very moment. As a novice, I was made to feel comfortable almost immediately. But as a 10-year, die-hard FIFA veteran, this is probably the same old shit, but now Ronaldo's on the box instead of Messi.
If FIFA 18 were a football team, it'd be Liverpool. It's transferred in a few new options, it looks great, and when it's attacking with the ball, it's a sight to behold. But it still can't defend for shit.
Into the lead they go.
FIFA 18 to me is that friend you haven't seen since high school, and they look, act, and smell exactly the way you remember them. But now they have a story, even if it's a huge cliche. Who cares? They brought beer and GoldenEye. Woo!
Play this if you thought FIFA 17 was too slow because 18 is the rip-roaring power fantasy you've been after.
Play this if you love football, if you want your first entry into the FIFA series, or if you want a couch-friendly game that's really good to play drunk with friends.
FIFA 18 is a must-play.
FIFA 18 is a must-play.